Developing tonight, a proposed budget cuts to Maryland's Developmental Disabilities Administration, or DDA, are raising concerns across the state. State officials say the changes are part of a broader effort to close Maryland's budget gap. The program provides critical services for children and adults with disabilities. Sarah Robinson joining us now. And Sarah, officials say that these cuts are necessary for the future of the program.
Yeah, there's a lot at stake on both sides here. Families and care providers warn that the cuts could hurt the standard of care people with disabilities count on every single day. But the Moore administration says DDA spending has grown unsustainably and that changes are needed to preserve the program long term. Officials say they understand the concerns and they're working to minimize the impact.
We won't go back. Everybody's extremely concerned.
Families and care providers of people with developmental disabilities, including autism and Down syndrome, say thousands could be at risk of losing critical support. The proposed cuts brought out hundreds to a protest at the state capitol in Annapolis last week. Roughly 20,000 Marylanders rely on DDA services for daily care.
Every single one of those people and their families are going to be impacted by these cuts.
The program is funded through a combination of state and federal dollars. Daria Cervantes is the CEO of the ARC Montgomery County, a local care provider.
It could impact recruitment. It could also impact retention.
The original proposal outlined cuts in 3 areas: capping individual service budgets at $500,000, tightening eligibility for one-on-one caregivers, and reducing wages for some self-directed service providers. Lawmakers in the state Senate rejected the proposal to cap individual service budgets, but Cervantes says the remaining changes, if passed, could drive away staff and lower the quality and consistency of care.
The fear is that she will be less safe.
Liz Eisner says her daughter, 25-year-old Ingrid, lives in a group home and has access to one-on-one care due to behavioral challenges. She's worried about her daughter losing that level of service.
That'll be a huge downgrade in the quality of life.
Right now, the proposed budget includes about $126 million in state cuts to DDA services, which could have a larger impact when including federal matching funds.
Every cut we make affects a person, whether it's in DDA or any of the other programs that we've cut in the budget to ensure a balanced budget.
Maryland officials say the proposal is aimed at keeping the program sustainable and that changes were developed with input from community members.
We were so dedicated to working with the community to ensure that we had the fiscal sustainability that we need so we can continue this program's growth.
Now, it's also important to note that the DDA has been one of the fastest growing parts of the state budget, with spending increasing by about 144% over the last 5 years, while enrollment only increased by 11%. That's according to the administration. Officials also say the program operates through a Medicaid waiver and must meet federal cost requirements to continue receiving funding.
All right, Sarah, thank you so much for that report.